Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Star Wars Rival Run Virtual Challenge Training Week 14. It is Monday, March 1st. New week, new month. I love how that all kind of lines up, especially when you need a good reset. So today, in fact this week, I have 3 new speed type workouts and speed training workouts on the plan. So please like and subscribe because this is where the fun begins. Now here's the thing, you guys. I am going to buckle in and get this thing done because this today is an enhanced anaerobic threshold workout. So I will explain what that means when I get back to the house, but I've got about 10 minutes of warm up and then I hit it hard. This is all about being in those upper zones, and it is basically a heart rate threshold test. This workout is where we figure out paces for pretty much everything from now going forward. So I will check in with you when I get home. All right guys, so it is Tuesday and I crunched the numbers from yesterday's Enhanced Anaerobic Threshold workout. Here is how that actually goes. So it's a 10-minute warm-up followed by 60-meter accelerators. Link above to find out how to do those. Then a 2K at 160 to 169 beats per minute. Then the next 2K is 170 to 175. And then the last 2K is 180 beats per minute. So you're talking each 2K is 1.25 miles roughly. So out of that, I got some really good data. So my new 5K race pace is 10 minutes and 10 seconds per mile. New 10K race pace is 10:22. New half marathon race pace, 11:04. New full marathon race pace, 11:34. So the 2 most important pieces of data that I got out of this for this week is the 10K race pace, which is 10:22. I'm gonna use that for my run tomorrow. It's a tempo run. And it also is the target that I would hit for those pickups. Anytime I have an easy run with those pickups, that's the pace that I want to hit during the second piece of data is the race pace miles for the half marathon. Because this is a half marathon training plan, I want to start hitting that half marathon race pace during my long runs. That's going to come up on Saturday. It's going to be a really good data set to use going forward. But now I've got to get downstairs and get my supernatural workout in. So. All right, good morning. It's Wednesday the 3rd, and I'm getting out for, what is this called? It's called a Guerra's Builder. Here's what it does though. This is a 1-mile warm-up followed by 6x1K at that 10K pace. 2 minutes in between each of those, 1 mile cool down. So it's basically a tempo run. I'm gonna take the dog this morning. It's still beautiful out. So we're gonna get out and get that done. But I have to get my shoes on and get warmed up because my son is out of bed in mere moments. And I will tell you that weeks like this, when my son is home, my son always comes first. And so there's always that waiting to see if he's gonna need anything. So I don't get as much done as I would like. I struggle to get the flywheel going in other areas. So yesterday I tried to get a video shot and I just couldn't do it because my husband's office is directly below mine. And he has, when he's on the phone, there's this low rumble, which I can usually cover up with music. Yeah, secret, okay? But when the kids are right outside and screaming, like literally screaming, because they're out having fun and playing, it's what kids do, I can't shoot this. I can't shoot a video because it just Didn't work. So I tried to get a video out to you, and I'm hoping that I can still do it today, but we'll see. Because I really want to tell you all about the EAT and what it is and what it does. So if it's done, it's right here. If it's not, you'll have to wait till next week. Okay, good workout. Had some challenges with traffic and finding that sweet spot, and bringing the dog with me always adds an element of surprise, if you will. So it was a good workout though. By the time I was done, I was like, okay, finish strong. I've also discovered too that Miko's pace, his sweet spot, his favorite run speed is my 10K pace. So that's good. He likes doing tempo runs with me. But I'm looking at this fitness journey and having to, how do I say this? Like rewrite the training plan that I'm doing right now to fit where I am in my life right now. Training for a 3-day challenge that isn't going to happen live doesn't give me the emotional investment to be a part of this, you know, to keep doing it the way it's right. I have to start changing some things if I'm going to continue to age. I guess I would call what I'm going through right now is a sort of a fitness identity crisis. I love the running. I want to keep running. I want to do it for the rest of my life. But I also know that if I want to keep doing that, I have to start doing other things and give it a good, healthy mix. I don't know what that looks like. And I will tell you that I have put a lot of undue pressure on myself when signing up for all of these virtual badges, right? These virtual Garmin badges. I've got, you know, a steps badge, and I've got a walking badge, and I've got running badges, and I'm fighting so hard to hit these badges that are challenging me, but it's almost like I'm taking a training plan and I'm stacking another training plan on top of it and another training plan on top of that, and I'm overworking myself, and I'm driving myself into the ground, and I'm stressing myself out. Guys, it's not worth it. This should be fun. So I'm gonna make it fun again. I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna do some supernatural, I'm gonna look like an idiot, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna work out. On the plan is 80 minutes for a Friday morning, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna do 80 minutes. I'm probably gonna do a minimum of a 5K and call it good. My son's home. He's got classes this morning. He's got tests to take. We've got to check on grades. So an 80-minute run is not my highest priority. Running, yes. 80 minutes of it, maybe not so much. You may begin to wonder, do I live in this thing? Yes. Yes, I do. This is actually a really appropriate shirt. I did not plan this. That is a really pretty box. I am now collecting these boxes. I don't really know what to do with these, but this is for my Tangled 10K. The medal, that's the t-shirt. T-shirt first. See you again. It's appropriate. Short sleeve t-shirt. I don't have very many of these. It is very bright pink, and I am not the pink kind of lady, but I do like that Rapunzel is on this. Princess 10K 2021. Nice V-neck shirt. Is your 10K medal. Oh, something happens. Oh, that's cool. So that is the Disney Princess Enchanted 10K medal. This is nice. I will never wear this. I will wear something like this. Good morning, just after first light on Saturday morning, and I am out for a 3-hour long run, which includes race paces. I am going to earn my Star Wars Kessel Run medal today, the virtual half for the Kessel Run Rival Run Challenge, whatever. 60 minutes with pickups, and then 8 miles at my half marathon goal race pace, which, as a result of Monday's Enhanced Aerobic Threshold run, I found out is around 11-minute miles. Oh, you guys, all right. So I cut my 8 race pace miles short, just over 6, because this is the longest and the fastest I will have run in months, if not more than a year. So playing it a little safe today, I did 6 miles and I was making myself run to the post that's at the bottom of this hill. There's a post that like is a landmark for me, and at that post is when this hill starts. And that's when I allowed myself to say, you know what, just stop here, walk it out, cool down, and just make your way home. Sitting doesn't hurt, standing doesn't hurt, going in between the two hurts. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up this week. This was a really good week of training. This is the kind of week that I have been waiting for now for like this whole training plan. And unfortunately, these workouts were supposed to show up a couple of weeks ago when I hurt my ankle. But the fact that they do actually come around a couple more times in the training plan really makes me very happy. So I am going to see this EAT workout come back around twice more. I'm going to see that tempo run, that 6x1K. I'm going to see that come back around. And then those race pace miles are going to happen every weekend to varying, mileages. So up from 4 miles up to 8 miles and kind of everything in between from here until the end of the training plan. We are coming into the final stretch. But that enhanced anaerobic threshold workout, I nailed it. I got really good information and I can now use that going forward through the rest of this training plan. Next week, we drop it back down a little bit with those easier runs, under 140 beats per minute with pickups, maybe a little bit of those surges in there, but otherwise pretty easy and low key to recover from this week, because this was a pretty hard week. I'm really looking forward to getting that Star Wars virtual half with the Death Star spinner. I'm really glad that the weather worked out this week for it and that I could get that done, especially on a run that was so long and I had the opportunity to do it. So all of the planets aligned, if you will, to get that done today. But I will say, it was April 19th of 2020 is the last time I did a half marathon. So I'm gonna feel it for the next couple of days, especially with those race pace miles in there. I'm really proud of myself for how I did that. Now let's see if I can do this in an elevator pitch. Okay, so there are 2 Star Wars virtual half marathons. Originally, back as recently as 2017, the Star Wars light side would take place out in California at Disneyland. The Star Wars dark side would take place in Florida in April at Walt Disney World. You did both of those within a calendar year. You received the Kessel Run medal. You would get 2 separate medals for each of the half marathons, and then you would get a Kessel Run medal. That doesn't happen anymore because A, the Disneyland races haven't been a thing for a couple of years, and B, everything's virtual. The one I did today basically represents what would have been the Disneyland medal, even though there wouldn't have been a Disneyland race this year. Are you confused yet? Good, because so are we. But guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I wanna thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. It was a fun week. My question for you today is this: what did you think of all of the number crunching? Was it too much, not enough? Do you want more information or far less? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe, tell your friends. Until we see you on the next one, remember, you have no limits, never tell me the odds, and happy running.